all I get is wild thoughts.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is obviously inspired by Rihanna's makeup, and I'm starting by priming my face because Rihanna's face is super flawless. So I am using a illuminating serum by H2O Plus Beauty, and then I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my brows, and I'm using my Anastasia dip brow. I decided to leave in this clip because I haven't posted a video how I fill my brows now that they're microbladed. Like I have mentioned before, they are fading away, so that's the reason why I fill them in. But other than that, I don't really do much to them, as you guys could tell. And I don't really like that very dramatic brow, like very filled in brow, so you will see some sparse areas still, just because I want it to look a little bit more natural. But I still clean them up at the bottom, not just the top. So now I just clean the bottom. I don't bother touching the top because, like I said, I like the natural brow. And for this, I'm using a lighter concealer. I want to say like 3 shades lighter than my skin tone, and just kind of cleaning everything up. It just makes your brows look a little bit nicer, like if you just got them done or something. So then I'm priming my skin, and I'm using my Smashbox PHOTOFINISH primer. You guys already know this is like my go-to primer. I'm ready for Smashbox to sponsor me. Just kidding, it's not sponsored, but I mean, a girl could only dream. So then I did spray some facial spray by H2O Plus Beauty, just because I want a little bit more moisture on my face. And now I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids, and I'm using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. That's like my go-to as well. So now I grabbed this bone color eyeshadow, and I'm setting like my crease and, well, just the whole eyeshadow base. You don't have to do this. A lot of people do ask why. It's like an extra step. It just makes the blending so much easier. So if you're struggling with blending, I highly recommend setting your concealer first and then putting your transition color, which is the 2 colors I just grabbed. It's like an orange and a brownish orange. I don't want too much warmth, but then I decided I need a little bit more. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab this teal color, and this is from the KATVOND VIDA LOCA palette. I'm really packing this onto my lid. This is going to be like the base color, just because she had like a teal shimmery color on her eyes. So as I'm applying this, I'm also winging it out. You guys will see like at the edges, I'm going to go ahead and wing it out, just because I noticed that she did have like a little wing on her eye. So that's what I'm doing. And just really packing the color, but as I'm packing, I'm kind of blending it into the crease. So now I'm grabbing a fluffy brush, and now I'm going to go ahead and blend it out even more, just because I want it to be like very smooth and the edges not noticeable. So I'm using this brush by Planet Vanity. This is a really good brush to blend out the crease. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab that shimmery shade from the Morphe palette, and it's like a shimmery bluish teal color. It's very, very shimmery, very pretty, and I'm applying it on the crease exactly everywhere where we applied the previous color. Like I said, that was her base color, and I'm also winging it out, and then I'm blending it out even more into the crease. Like I said, I want everything to look smooth. So then I decided like I need a little bit more color, so I did grab this brown shadow, and it was like a taupey color, and I'm applying it into the crease just to give it a little bit more dimension. And then I did go back into my fluffy brush and blend everything out. And now I'm going to go ahead and grab this dark blue shadow. I decided to go with this shadow because I felt like I need a little bit more dimension in the outer parts, just because one color is too flat for the eyes. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab my foundation. And for the foundation, I grabbed the Maybelline Dream Cushion Foundation. This foundation is very glowy, very, very nice. So I decided to use this because she was very glowy. She looked like she was kind of like sweating on the video. She was very glowy and like sweaty, and I like that glow. So that's why I applied that foundation. For concealer, I'm using the Wet n Wild concealer. I'm not sure how I feel about it just yet. I feel like it's a little too thick, but I mean, it kind of does get the job done, but I just don't like how thick it is. Maybe I'm not a full coverage girl for concealers, because I always use like my Maybelline one by the Fit Me one. It's a little bit lighter. So now I'm setting my concealer, and I'm using my AIRSPUN powder. You guys already know I love that powder. So I am setting my under eye and like my chin and my nose, and then I'm gonna bake. I decided to bake my nose as well, just because I am gonna contour. So I feel like once you bake your nose, it makes it easier. For my contour, I'm using the Lorac Pro palette, the contour palette, and I'm just snatching my nose real quick. I don't really know how to do this, but I've been practicing it a lot more, and yeah, so I decided to give it another try. And then I'm grabbing even more powder and cleaning out the edges from that contour, and then I'm dusting everything away. I'm using this fluffy brush by Sonia Kashuk. It was in a limited edition set, but I really like it. And I'm also using that same brush to bronze my face, and for that I'm using my MAC Gimme Sun. I did apply the Balm, I think it's called Betty Lou bronzer as well, because like I said, she was very glowy and that bronzer has a lot of shimmer. It's really nice for the summer. So I decided to use that bronzer, but I don't know why I don't have that clip, but I did apply that too. So now I'm going back with that shimmery shade, blue teal color, and I'm smoking on my bottom lash line, and I'm also connecting it to like the outer part of the eyeshadow, like the wing, just because I want everything to look super nice and like cat eye. And then I do apply the dark shadow, the dark blue shadow, like at the outer part of my eye. That's right there. That's what I'm doing. And then at the bottom, just to give it a little bit more dimension. So this brush is by Mikasa Beauty. I really like this brush. I feel like it's very, very soft for my bottom lash line. I have very watery eyes, so this helps quite a lot. Another thing I noticed on the video is that she had a very strong brow highlight and a very inner corner highlight. So for that, I'm using the Anastasia and Nicole Glow Kit, and I'm using Forever Lit. So you guys saw it was like basically a white highlight, and I'm applying that in the inner part and the brow bone. And then I apply mascara. I was all over the place with this video just because I was so excited that I didn't even realize that I was all over the place. So then I'm going to go ahead and contour my cheekbones, and I'm using the Lorac Pro Contour Palette. And then for the lips, I'm using my Anastasia lip palette, and I mixed the coral shade, I think it's called like Brilliant Coral, and the Primary Red. I mixed them because I felt like she had a red-orange lip, so that's what I'm doing. It maybe could have been red, but I saw like reddish orange in some videos, so that's why I mixed those two. And then after that, I'm applying some highlight, and I'm using the Laura Geller highlight. This is Gilded Honey. This is probably my favorite highlight of all time. It's super pretty. I'm applying this on my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, my nose, my temples, my chin, everywhere. We want that glow. And then for blush, I'm using this highlight by Anastasia. It's more like on the pinky side, like coral, so that's why I'll use it as a blush. Then I apply lashes. I almost forgot to apply lashes because I don't feel like she was wearing lashes, but I decided to apply some. And for that, I was using Dartel Wispies because they're so natural. And then, like I said, this video was super glowy, so I decided to put highlight all over my face and my chest. So basically, that's it. I hope you guys will like this video, and I'll see you guys on my next tutorial. Bye!